There we go. I think we're recording. I think we're here. 5 seconds in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You got Brandon. You got Devan. How the fuck are y'all doing?
Chilling, dog.
I'm straight.
Friday.
Today is
Friday.
I'm about to say today's Friday. Gators
Yeah.
in the World Series. Ja Morant got
Yes, they are.
suspended.
Ja got
A whole, a
suspended.
whole, a whole bunch of shit going on. But look, we got a lot of shit to talk about. We got NBA free agency. We got NFL free agency. We got some off the record shit. We got some a couple other topics I want to talk about. I got a couple questions specifically for Brandon. And we got a great bracket. So I mean, first things first, there's some topics I think we need to cover. I think there's some things we need to get into first. So, do y'all want to get into this Ja Morant suspension?
I already got it pulled up. Yeah.
Ja Morant, 25 game suspension. How do y'all feel about it? First thoughts.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if it's enough.
I mean,
I read it today. And I'm like, man, that's it, bro. I feel like it's like Tom Brady when he got suspended like them little itty bitty games.
See, okay, but
It
here's the thing though. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. In my honest opinion, Tom Brady deserves 10 times the punishment Ja Morant deserves when we're talking about getting suspended for games. If he was guilty of
but
cheating.
saying like
sure.
ever done something and then did it again.
But I'm saying Ja Morant didn't. We're comparing Ja Morant like doing something that
No,
technically wasn't
that's
against the rules compared
that.
to. We're comparing that to cheating. I can't do that.
All right. So, I mean, this was expected. This was going to happen. But to be completely honest, number one, it didn't have to do with anything on the court. And number two, he wasn't charged with a crime. And you know how many fucking basketball players and football players have committed heinous crimes and then been back on the field.
And carry.
After like a year suspension though.
Nah, like,
I thought it's in the contract where they themselves can't have something like that. They can have people who have that, but they themselves cannot have that.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the 25 game suspension is light.
I think,
it's
bro.
light.
I think it's light. I think
I don't think so.
I think he's been warned. I think he's been I'm kind of over this whole oh, just because they're athletes doesn't mean they have to be role models, whatever. It's like no, like it's a privilege to be in the NBA.
That's the platform they get.
It's a privilege to be a professional athlete. Like part of that is to be a good role model, a good citizen, like a good person in the community. Like, I'm sorry, but like there's a reason why the WWE don't talk about Chris Benoit. There's a reason why like when you're an athlete, you have to represent. You're representing more than just yourself.
Yeah, you representing like a brand.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Ja Morant fucking up again. 25 game suspension. I'm not saying it's super light, like, oh, he deserves more. I mean it more like, okay, like I see it. I can see the 25 game suspension. Like I can't see him complaining about this.
No,
I can't.
What was it the first time though?
Say
The
that again.
suspension. What was his first suspension when he got caught the first?
He got suspended he was put on leave by the team. There was nothing to do with the NBA suspending him.
I thought they suspended him. They said he just from him having to sit out, he finished it.
Maybe I thought that was from the team. I thought that was from the Grizzlies.
Yeah, no, he was suspended from team activities and stuff, but the NBA hadn't given him a suspension yet.
It came out something about like, oh, he was suspended since he got suspended this amount of games, but since the organization had already suspended him from this amount of time, then he's already served his time.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that might be part of the reason why it's so light.
But that's why I'm like, I don't know why it is, like, because this is like that's like strike two, like, you know what I'm saying, like he only got.
All right.
He's
Go ahead, Devan. Go ahead, Devan. You seem a little. Your opinion seems different from me and Brandon. I'm a little curious.
I mean, all right. for as much as how stupid Ja is for doing any of this shit. Like, again, he didn't commit a crime. He didn't do anything horrible. I mean, you had fucking Amoni Bates or Amani Bates who got arrested for felony gun charges and then plays a full season of basketball for a college team. You got people in the NFL, Richard Sherman, who tries to beat down a door and get to his wife, and you got hella dudes who
Did he
commit
play
crimes.
after that?
Yeah, he played a season after that, right?
Oh, season and a
But
half.
I mean, but you're nitpicking though, because I mean, there's plenty of players who have done shit and then got suspended for it. I
No,
mean,
for sure, but like for what he actually did, yes, it's fucking stupid. And yes, it was the second time, but
do you think he didn't
I don't think
deserve a
25 games
suspension
is
at all?
horrible. I don't. No, I think he definitely deserves a suspension, but I don't think 25 games is light, and I don't. And if
I think
anything, it's
season, bro. Like at least half a season.
a lot. I don't
I
know.
think it's light. I think he. I. I. I don't know.
I think the thing that makes it worse though too is he even tried to say he went to a program down here in Florida because of it, and I fixed my issues. Da da da. So
Yeah.
like, how did you fix it? And then you see the camera, and you're just like, oh yeah, let me put my shit out real quick. And then his team tries to say, oh,
That lie.
it's a toy gun.
It's a
That's
toy
just
gun.
stupid.
Like, so I'm thinking like, bro, that like all this stuff like is adding to it. Like you now you're just trying to twist all these stories. So what's really right, bro? Are you really sorry? Like, are you just sorry you got caught? Like,
Yeah, no, but to be honest with you, there's no like being sorry for being caught, because he flashed the gun on live. Like there wasn't even like it wasn't even like a thing where it's like, oh, like he didn't know he was being recorded or this and that. Like it's like the
right.
second time it's like the second time it was panned over to him. He's like, let me pull this
And
gun
I
out.
hate this little fable that like, oh, the people around him, if they really loved him and this is in the day, they wouldn't let him do that. Bro, none of them knew
It's
he was
his
gonna
fault.
do that. Like
They're
he,
not you want them to take the gun out his hand, unless you want him to actually take the gun out his hand. I mean,
exactly.
he's a
And find
grown ass man. He's a grown ass man. But I'm not gonna call for a bigger suspension. 25 games. It's, to be honest, it still sucks. I want to see Ja Morant play. I want to see Memphis Grizzly basketball with Ja Morant on the court. So I'm glad it's only 25 games and we're gonna get to see Ja play next year. But yeah, some more NBA shit. I want to talk. I think this is the finals talk we're gonna have.
Good.
I wanted to have a couple. I have a couple finals conversation
hold on,
pieces
Devan. I know
for.
you saw that shit Jokic was saying when he was drunk.
No,
I
no.
didn't. No, I haven't seen anything afterwards.
You haven't
Hey,
seen any. You haven't seen Jokic at the parade,
bro, he was
Uh-uh.
lit, bro. He was
bro.
lit.
So
I
Jokic.
saw KCP do the Stone Cold.
No, Jokic was at the parade. He was like, I know. I said I didn't want to do a parade, but I fucking want to stay on parade. I fucking I.
I want to stay on parade.
No, I fucking want to stay on parade.
That's hilarious, dude.
Like, I mean, drop the
See,
F
yeah,
bomb
he just has to
crazy.
like say fuck them horses and just live it up.
No,
Because who knows if he'll get
he's
another one.
he's partying in Vegas. He's turning up. He's having a lot of fun.
Right now.
But what I wanted to ask y'all, was this a boring finals? Or a better question, was this a bad finals?
It wasn't a bad finals,
I
no.
don't think.
A lot of the games were close.
Yeah.
Close in final score, at least. There was a lot of garbage time. But no, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like ideal. But I mean,
Okay.
I spoke to a man on the street in the city of Baltimore the other day, and he told me that he didn't hate the finals. This is a random dude. He may have been homeless. He may have been off drugs. I don't know what he was doing. But he just started talking about. He's like, man, like I just wish it was like Milwaukee or Boston or like
Fuck that.
the Heat are nice. I like Jimmy, but like I just wish it was somebody else. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
no, I mean there could have been a better matchup. There could have been a better storyline, but I think it was a decent
What you think about
Okay. Yeah.
finals.
can't lead
So
the championship?
Who?
say that again, Brandon.
So what do y'all think about all these people saying Jimmy can't lead a team to a championship? Like he can't,
Motherfucker, he
he
led
can't,
a team of undrafted free
bro,
agents
he can't
to
win
a
it.
championship.
Get there, he can't win it.
Well,
He
I
doesn't have the
think
piece to.
Number one,
well, I think Jimmy's done a lot more with less.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
I
Dude, you
think
got
of course.
barely any all-stars on this team. No
like
MVPs.
like okay,
You're going up against Jokic and Jamal Murray.
okay, Jokic is 1 for 1. Giannis is 1 for 1. Tatum's 0 for 1. Like you got some of these new guys who they've been there, they've done that kind of. Jimmy's been there twice. One
But he
versus LeBron, which was,
like,
let's be real, was bullshit.
bro, that
And
first
then
year was just luck, bro. Like they had like Kobe dying luck. Like they had and just getting AD. They had all like they had the
oh, you're
bubble.
saying you're saying the Lakers.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was just too much. Like every time Jimmy got to the finals, he had like a super team to go against, bro.
Oh, I mean, fully healthy Lakers squad in 2020, they weren't losing that finals.
No,
Fuck no, they weren't
just
losing that finals.
Nuggets team, bro. They were
They
bro.
swept them.
They had too many great like too big. Like they had big that can shoot, defend. You had a big that can pass the ball, and bro, it's crazy.
So, well, Devin steps away for a second. Brandon, I got a couple questions that I wrote down that I wanted to ask you specifically. You're the new co-host, you're the new guy. So there's a couple couple questions I wanted to ask you.
Uh,
First things first, I wanted to ask how you feel about Anthony Richardson to the Indianapolis Colts.
I think that was a good fit for him.
Um,
He's a Gator. I hope he does well. Do I think he was ready to go to the NFL? Nah. But there is one thing you can't teach. That's height. That's speed. That's arm strength. That's vision. Like you can't. I mean, you can't really teach that. Some of that is like skills and
I mean,
blessings.
would you say he had? I mean, I was agreeing with you until vision.
He has the vision. Like he has. Like we've seen potential, bro. Like we've seen clips of that vision, bro. If he can get with the right coach or like Matt Ryan is still there, right? Like he's gonna be like the backup basically. He has so much.
Is he? Or is AR gonna be the
I
starter?
think AR is a starter, bro.
I think Anthony Richardson. I think he's gonna be the starter for the Colts.
But that's what I'm saying. Ryan's gonna still be the backup, right? Like Ryan's still gonna be there, right?
He's a free agent.
Matt Ryan is.
Yep.
Cause I was thinking like, bro, like, you have all these people that like will help him like turn into a great quarterback, bro. Like he can be like an Andrew Luck kind of style quarterback, bro, where he can do it all. Like,
I feel that. I feel that. Definitely more athletically gifted than Andrew Luck.
of course, but
But
the are being compared so much because like how well each one did in the combine and shit, bro. Like,
so then there's another AR I want to ask you about. So for people who don't know, so yes, Brandon is a Gator fan like me. So we're going to be having a lot of Gator conversations when the football season comes up, but Brandon's also a Packers fan. Brandon lost his quarterback. Anthony
Aaron
the
Rodgers.
other AR, Aaron Rodgers. How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets?
Uh, I'm grateful for the time that he was with Green Bay. He won us a championship. He got us almost there. Like, we had hope throughout the whole season, so I never really had to be disappointed really throughout a regular season.
Got you some MVP seasons.
Got a lot of MVPs. Great times. Do I want to see him leave? No, but the front office also at the same time doesn't do too much to help him out. Doesn't
That's
really
very
get
true.
the receivers that he really needs. Like draft time, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, our first round draft pick goes to quarterback Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Why did we need Jordan? Why didn't we go get one of these receivers? Like dogs, bro. Like, but that's what Green Bay does. They
Like
don't draft
imagine, like
really
I'm
what they
not gonna
need.
lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like you might be looking at a completely different like football life if Green Bay decided they were just gonna draft like Justin Jefferson instead of like what like if they just did some
That's what I'm
crazy shit
saying.
in the
Well,
past.
they could have done some shit like that, bro, and then we would have been straight. Like Aaron Rodgers would have stayed and retired there, bro. Like we would have won a couple more championships, and then he would have retired, bro.
So how do you feel about Aaron Rodgers and the Jets?
That's the AFC. I don't gotta worry about AFC, bro.
Do you think? I mean, do you? I mean, like, what do you? I mean, how do you gauge his success? Like, where do you see? Like, how high? Like, where do you?
Oh,
What do you see him doing in New York?
I can compare it to what LeBron did in LA the first season. Aaron
That's what
Rodgers
you.
is
That's
bringing.
what you think.
He's getting talent in with him and everything. So the first season is gonna tell us everything. Like
Okay.
if they get anywhere close to really the playoffs, let alone the Super Bowl, they'll probably win it next year, bro. And then he'll probably win it and then retire.
I think a deep playoff run in his first year in New York would be a success.
For sure. I
Like,
think
does like
any playoff, because shit, what they got there last year, they got there last year, right? Or no?
who?
No, they didn't. The Jets.
No.
They didn't get there last year,
Fuck
so he's
no.
making it to the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay. And then the next question I want to ask you, I got a couple of Baltimore Raven questions for you.
All right.
So first off, I want to ask you, how successful do you think Odell is going to be with Baltimore?
Honestly, I think he'll be a great number one for him. For Lamar, he finally has someone he can rely on a time outside of Mark Andrews, and it draws a little bit more attention away from Mark Andrews. But then you also have Bateman's coming back. Or did he get
Bateman, yeah.
Bateman's coming back, bro? You still got a deep backfield, bro. Like you got too many weapons at this point. So I think adding OBJ as just his name alone and that threat carries so much presence to where you'll have these other guys open. But then I still think after OBJ, after seeing all the training videos he's been doing and shit, bro, I really think he's gonna take off this season. I think
So
he's
there,
gonna come back player of the year, bro.
so there's been a lot of conversation about Lamar. There's been a lot of talk about him upgrading or taking his game to the next level this season, especially in the throwing category. I want to know your opinion. I want to know your take. I want to know how you feel when you get asked, what do you see Lamar doing next year as a threat with his arm, as a leader of as a leader of an offense? What do you see Lamar Jackson doing next season?
All right, I see him honestly putting up MVP numbers, possibly winning his second MVP. He is still gonna be crazy on that ground. Never seen a quarterback like him. Like everyone likes to try to compare him to Mike Vick, but that man's already done broke all his records. And he ain't even halfway through his career, bro. Like he ain't even like he's peak. Like he's starting to get there, but he's not even all the way there. So I think he has an MVP caliber season. He's gonna go nuts with all these weapons as long as they stay healthy. They have to
Mm-hmm.
stay. But all these weapons got a great defense, so it's also going to turn into a good playoff run. So it's only going to really cement him from the MVP, like the MVP award. And really, I can see it being dang Baltimore against the Jets, really for the AFC.
Ooh, that be. I'm not counting the Chiefs out anymore. I'm not doing
But,
that. I'm
but
not.
if the Chiefs, I'm going based off the Chiefs not being able to get a number one wide receiver. Because if the Chiefs are right now what the Ravens were last year, they're not gonna make it to the playoffs. If you just got a
Okay.
quarterback right in, bro, with these itty bitty receivers, they don't
Okay.
even have defense like that, so they're gonna get just walked over, bro.
I feel you. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. I mean, they could experiment. I mean, shit. Kadarius. I'm not counting him out yet.
Rashad Bateman.
What are you saying?
I'm saying right now, the Chiefs or the Ravens from last year. They got talent, they got the speed, but they don't have the big name. They have Kelsey, so Kelsey's gonna get doubled and tripled. They gonna make it to
Yeah.
where you gotta show me you gonna catch this. When I go out and play basketball, bro, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna guard you on the three, like pressure you. You have to show me you can make it from the three with my hand in your face before I even try to hustle you on the 3-point line, bro. Now you gotta show me. So that's what a lot of defenders are gonna be doing. I'm gonna be pressing you, but you gotta show me you the real receiver. Show me that shit. You gotta beat me 1-on-1 on this line, and they're not gonna do that shit, bro. Like Kadarius Toney is raw as fuck. He's a former Gator. We should have used him way more.
Yeah. So, do you want to get into while we wait for Devin? Do you want to get into some NBA or NFL free agency?
I mean, we hop into the NBA.
All right. So we got some NBA free agency. First things first, I want to get this player out the way. Where is Chris Paul going?
Lakers.
For
Come on,
sure. Right?
LeBron won CP. LeBron won
Okay.
CP.
I think Chris Paul is going to the Lakers as well. I think that's a done deal. I think that's pretty solid. But then I think this. I want to transition this into, because I don't want this to just be an all Miami thing. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I saw that Sacramento was interested in Bradley Beal. I wouldn't be shocked if the
But they got
Lakers, I wouldn't be so shocked if the Lakers made a move for Bradley Beal. Where do you see Bradley Beal going? Because I don't want to say just Miami. Even as bad as I want to see him go to Miami, I don't know if that's the only option.
the place I saw him going originally was LA. I saw because I'm thinking, Bron's gonna have a say in it. Bron's gonna be like, okay, CP is gonna sign wherever CP wants to sign. He'll sign a vet's minimum to get him a ring now.
Mm-hmm.
They have the money to get Bradley, but do they want to do that? Because they're in that win now situation, so they're gonna have to
Is
bring back a few of the people from last year too.
is that a championship team?
Bron, AD, CP, and Bill. Yeah, yes, bro. What you talking about? What you talking about? You got a point guard, you got a shooter, you have LeBron James, and then
But
you have
there's
Davis.
there's multiple variables. AD has to be healthy.
No, not even. You can have him sit half the season, bro.
No, but
You,
at the
you
end of
can
the day, AD is gonna have to be healthy.
Kawhi Leonard him and CP.
But Kawhi still can't stay healthy.
Yeah, but AD's a little
We
healthy.
have not seen AD healthy since 2020, bro. We have not seen AD healthy. AD has to be healthy. Chris Paul has to be healthy. Because if it's just gonna be
Bro,
LeBron out there,
talking superstar.
if it's just
No. Aren't you one of those that LeBron's the GOAT? Aren't you one of those LeBron's the GOAT?
yeah,
So you're saying LeBron can't do it with just Bradley Beal?
I
No
think
team
there's a
like the Warriors. There is no team like the 2017 Golden State Warriors,
but
bro. So you say,
here's the thing. I don't know if it's just Bradley and LeBron. I don't and if we're talking say Chris Paul, AD or Hurt, I just don't know about the depth.
bro, you already know Dan Reeves is gonna come back, bro. He don't want to leave.
But
You know after they,
is that enough? Is that enough?
really a lot of them are waiting to see where CP goes, where Bill goes, because if they sign at the Lakers, bro, half of them are gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get me a ring real quick. I'm re-signing. I was here last year. You can't say, oh, this isn't this. I was here last year. I started this shit.
I just don't know if I can believe in throwing superstars together and hoping for a championship anymore.
I mean, you can.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can. Unfortunately,
But how?
who,
We
who, ha-
haven't seen.
who hasn't done it?
But
The reason
I'm
nobody
saying since
wants
2019,
to
since 2019, we haven't really seen it.
simply because there is no trio. It's all duos. Like you have many teams.
But
So, but if you take Beal and then get CP, now you have four people,
but
four
what
All
I'm
Stars.
saying is when we threw AD, LeBron, and Russ together, it didn't work.
Because Russ and LeBron aren't gonna mix, bro. They're literally the same player.
But I don't know if
All
Chris Paul and LeBron. I don't know if what are Chris Paul and
Chris Paul,
LeBron gonna do.
Chris Paul is LeBron's gonna fall in place. LeBron can trust Chris Paul with the ball. He's not a turnover machine. I love
But
Russ, but
I
Russ is
just
gonna
don't.
a lot of turnovers.
But is Chris Paul is he as offensively as gifted? Is he offensively gifted enough to to even
Yeah,
be as much as a help
bro,
as you.
Chris Paul's not even gonna be looking to score, bro. He's gonna be just look at the Lob City, bro. Lob City would put it. If
No,
you
but
gave Lob City a real shooter, bro, they had JJ Redick, bro, and
that's
they was going.
prime Chris. That's prime Chris Paul though.
You don't even need prime. That was him scoring, bro. Now you have Bradley Beal to score. You have LeBron. You have
I
Reed.
don't. I don't know if Chris Paul and AD are gonna be healthy.
They don't need to be because if they also have Beal, you're good. You have LeBron, Beal, and
I
Reed,
don't think so because I don't know if
and they're gonna be back.
I don't
Schroeder's
know
gonna
if
sign.
I don't know if Bradley's going to LA.
Schroeder is gonna sign too. You still have depth.
I don't
I
know if
hope goes to Miami first off, because I'm hoping Kyrie goes to Miami and Bradley. We have the cap space. We have it. Pat
all right, let's
Riley.
talk about it. Let's talk about it because we got Dame, Bradley, Kyrie. Who do we want to go to Miami?
Really, I want to see Dame
Because
and
I know you love Kyrie, but
I know
Dame is more reliable.
that. No.
Dame is more reliable.
Dame doesn't have a ring.
Don't matter. Dame didn't play with LeBron.
Dame, no.
Dame
Dame
didn't play with
raw,
LeBron.
but he's not Kyrie, bro. He's not Kyrie, bro. He's not Kyrie, bro.
Oh
Kyrie's
my
beating Dame one on.
god.
Kyrie is
That
beating Dame.
doesn't matter. But that doesn't matter.
Kyrie is a bet, bro. He's gonna get
But
everybody involved,
but
bro.
but listen
Kyrie,
though, listen though. But
listen,
listen though.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
Kyrie leads the league in fourth quarter points for like the last 2 to 3 seasons.
Here's the thing though.
He's clutch.
Here's the thing though. When I say Dame is more reliable, I mean you're gonna for sure have Dame on the court. Kyrie might be protesting or something, bro. I don't know if you don't know if
Bro, that's
Kyrie's gonna be on the court.
not letting him play, bro. Brooklyn was the ones not letting him play, bro. If he was in Miami, he could have been playing the whole time.
Ah,
Come on, bro. We all
is
know
is
that fact.
is Kyrie going to Miami?
I'll be wrong, but I don't think he is.
Is there a chance he stays in Dallas?
I think there is.
Now, do you believe in the Kyrie Luka duo?
I don't, but if he stays there, I gotta root for them in the West.
Okay, I see that. Okay. Well, me personally, I would want to see Dame go to Miami.
I would too. I like to see Dame and Bill. That would be raw as fuck. We can do like a
Beal for sure.
trade. We can do a 3-team trade. That would be raw.
I would love to see it. I would love
Or
to
just
see it.
go ahead and just send them our way. They'll give you first round picks. Y'all can start your rebuild now.
Can I ask you a question?
What up?
What is going on with Cat?
Boy, there's something going on in his brain, bro. He must have got hit too hard by something.
So okay. So Cat Carl Anthony Towns, for people who haven't been paying attention, he said what they did in Minnesota was more special than what Denver did this year. Now, did I take that out of context, or is that what that man said?
Bro. He said they're playing game like their win was more. What was it? More
Impactful,
impact. No. Was it impactful? It was like
special.
special,
The word I saw was special.
something like that. Like, bro, ain't nothing more special than winning that ring, bro. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing more special than winning that shit, bro. When
No,
you up and you having a parade, talking about I fucking won a parade, this shit, bro.
no, yeah, no.
Memorable. That's what it was. It was memorable. Our plan was more memorable than nah, bro. Nah. That ain't it.
Nobody is gonna remember playing game over a championship, bro.
Bro,
That's just
nobody's who the fuck Cat is, bro. He's gonna be another statistic, like fucking a trash ass bum.
yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like Cat says, like when it's all said and done, people are gonna be talking about him as like the best big.
No.
And
A game changer. A game changer. No. His archetype, that's game changer. Nikola Jokic is game changer. Joel Embiid is game changer. Cat doesn't have that I'm gonna kill you back. Like, no, bro. He's gonna be soft like a cat, a kitty cat. And
He
he's
just
gonna sit.
he don't have killer mentality.
Exactly, bro. Just that killer
He's
mindset. He's
he
not.
is he's like I don't he's just like low. He's what he wants to be Jokic. He wants to be Joel.
Exactly.
He's
Exactly.
not that.
No, he's
And
not.
I
Those
don't
are
know. I
game
think
changers. He's like all right. You know how they compare Brandon Ingram to Kevin Durant.
yeah.
Brandon Ingram will never get to the greatest, like the great, like Kevin Durant is.
Okay.
He's close, but he'll never get there. That's kind of how Cat is. Cat has that build, like he has that height. He has this, like he can shoot, he can do all that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not that person that's gonna lead your team to a championship and win that. He's
No,
not.
I know. I 10,000% I feel you.
He's be able to win a playoff series.
Devin, welcome back to the podcast. We have just been talking about some NBA free agency. We've been talking about some, a couple
Perfect.
topics, but we're gonna get
Things
into
I hate talking about.
we're gonna get into some NFL free agency.
Did you guys talk about Jordan?
Selling the Hornets?
Yeah.
No. I mean,
Should
we can talk about that if you. I mean, what's do you have a take on that?
Not really.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
why did he sell the Hornets?
tired losing, stress.
He got $3 billion from it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hey,
But
yeah,
he will
Hey,
will keep a minority stake, is what it says.
J. Cole owns like half of them now once the deal goes through.
That's pretty tough. That's pretty
Yeah.
tough. That's pretty tough. But okay, I do want to talk some NFL free agents. So I'm just gonna throw out some names. We're gonna do like a little speed run of NFL free agents. I just want to know maybe the top 2 or 3 teams you want to see these players land.
Okay.
All right, Miles Jack. Boom. First off the list.
Where's he right now?
Miles Jack. He's a free agent.
But
No, where was he last year? Sorry.
Miles Jack did it. I mean,
He was
did he
with
not
Jackson.
come from? Was
No,
he,
Indiana, right?
Indiana.
Or
Where did Miles Jack
Indianapolis?
come from? Hold on. Let me check Miles Jack pro football. I don't. Oh, the Steelers.
Oh
The
shit.
Steelers. Oh shit.
He was with Pittsburgh last season. Miles Jack.
Shit,
where
if
do you
I
want
was him,
You said what?
I'd re-sign there, bro. Pittsburgh's defense is crazy.
I mean Pittsburgh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Pittsburgh is somewhere. If I was a linebacker, I would want to play in Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
Sure.
Okay. Then let me jump to the next person. Let's jump to Zeke.
Oh. Who needs a running back who's
I think
washed?
Bills.
Washington.
Bills. Okay, but do Bills reach out to Dalvin Cook?
They
No,
should.
I think the Jets are reaching out to Dalvin Cook.
But see, here's the thing though. The Bills need a number one more than the Jets need a number one. And
Yes.
I would personally say if the Bills could go with Dalvin Cook as their number one, and then the Jets could run a duo with Zeke and what's his name?
Brees.
Yes, Brees Hall.
Breach Hall.
Yeah.
Now that obviously Brees Hall and Dalvin Cook would be great, but if the Bills come knocking to Dalvin Cook, if I'm Dalvin Cook, I'm going to Buffalo.
For sure.
And at that point, I'd say the best next bet would reach out to Zeke.
Keep going to the Jets. I mean, it does make sense. They're in a win now situation. Let him come in. They don't know how Brees Hall's going to be after his surgery.
But the Jets and the Bills, they're both win now.
Nah.
They are. The Bills are definitely win now.
And
they have not put enough effort into their running back position. They need a running back. I mean, they're running with what? Devin Singletary for a while, and they just don't have a running game. I know, but they need a 1-2 punch.
Where is DeAndre Hopkins going?
He's visiting New England this weekend.
They say he's expected to sign with New England.
I hear either New England or Tennessee.
Which for him is a which for him is a death sentence.
I'm not
Well,
gonna lie to you, bro.
oh yeah, New England is.
New England is a waste of time.
Tennessee would be nice.
Tennessee's a waste of time too, bro.
Tennessee's a massive waste of time.
Tennessee is gonna stick with Tannehill.
Tannehill's not bad, bro.
Well, no, they got Will and
No, they already
Malik.
came out and said that they do not believe in Malik Willis. And Ryan Tannehill came out and said that he's not there to help out Malik Willis. Ryan Tannehill is there to be the QB1.
What about Will Levis?
But Will Levis.
There's no way y'all are gonna sit here and say, "What about Will Levis?" The guy that puts mayonnaise in his fucking coffee. Yeah, no, I don't really think I want him slinging a rock to D-Hop. I'd rather D-Hop go to Cleveland and see him reunite with Deshaun Watson. Like, what are we talking about?
Well, I'm saying without D-Hop, for them to go back to Tannehill is absolutely crazy.
They're going back to Tannehill.
You just drafted 2 quarterbacks and you still don't have a chance to win.
I guarantee you Ryan Tannehill is starter week 1 for Tennessee.
Tennessee's, he's not bad, bro.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. I would take
Ryan Tannehill is not a good quarterback.
I would take Tannehill over Carr any day.
No. I'd take Derek Carr over Ryan Tannehill every single day.
Fuck off, bro.
Are you crazy?
Fuck, he was trash as fuck. You have the number 1 receiver lead, and you can't even get him the ball.
Hold on, Devan. Devin, I want you to remember this. I want you Saints Tennessee. I want you to remember that the end of next season, who comes out with a better record.
Hold on. But hey, we're going based off of D-Hop.
Well, it might be Tennessee. They still have Derrick Henry.
Tannehill receiver.
Bro, I don't think
Derek Carr has all this on this offense, bro. He has Kamara. He's gonna have Michael Thomas. He's gonna have He's gonna have.
Are you really hyping up Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara? Devin, you should have heard him before because he was saying Chris Paul was making the Lakers a championship team.
Fuck no.
He's not gonna be healthy.
He doesn't, bro. You're the one saying that LeBron's the greatest of all time, bro.
It don't matter when you don't have no depth. It don't matter.
Put Jordan there. Jordan will win with a broken Chris Paul and one dude that can get a rebound.
I disagree.
You tripping?
No, you know who he won with? A healthy Scottie Pippen and a healthy Dennis Rodman. If LeBron had healthy AD and a healthy Chris Paul, sure.
Hey,
that's not happening.
Healthy Rodman wasn't even an all-star, at all.
Well,
bro,
he was.
I'm taking Dennis Rodman on the court over AD off the court, though. I mean, that's at the end of the day, Dennis Rodman's going to be playing.
He did it probably 3 times.
Yeah. AD, and you know what LeBron did? The one time he had a healthy AD, won a championship.
But
he won.
Chris Paul. No.
No, I don't see Chris. I don't want to go and give it.
I hope Chris Paul goes there now.
So
I think Chris Paul would be a good piece, but he's not making him a championship team without any other pieces.
I want to ask y'all a question.
First off, earlier we was talking about Chris Paul and Bradley Beal going there.
Now, but here's my thing. It's going to be Bradley Beal and LeBron dropping 30 and Chris Paul and AD struggling to stay healthy.
Chris Paul's going to be the one dishing it to them.
All right, Beal's going to win a Supermax. He's not going to the Lakers.
Beal's not going to. And you're right.
No.
I said I could see the Lakers making moves, but Beal is going to want bread.
Basically, the way Washington, if they do it, bro, Washington's going to basically cut the team a deal that gets him. So they're not going to have to pay all that money.
I could definitely see a buyout. I could definitely see a payout.
That's what they're going to do, but they're going to get a huge deal or something. Like, that's just what they've been saying.
So, Brandon, I know you watched that final episode of Undisputed.
I did, bro.
How'd it go?
I was good, man. But, man, Unk slid, bro. This shit ain't...
I mean, how do y'all feel? Shannon Sharp, it's the end of an era.
It ain't nothing to watch now, man. Gotta watch First Take. Gotta watch PMS now, but ain't no Undisputed.
No, Pat McAfee.
Shannon's gonna be somewhere.
He is.
Bro, I mean, you got Club Shay Shay. I still watch that shit.
And to be completely honest, I mean, no one was really tuning in for Skip.
No, yeah. I get pieces because I like to hear the other side, but
not recently tuning into Skip. When Skip was big with First Take and everything, sure, but They won the
there
C
was a
Shannon.
time where Skip was hot on Undisputed.
Sure,
Of course.
not recently.
I'd say that they burnt out the last couple years. They burnt out for sure.
Big time.
Trying to Darvin Ham things when they started geeking out.
All right, before we get into this next little segment, I wanted to introduce to y'all that actually Brandon sent over to me on text a couple days ago. Y'all want to play a round of Word or Weddle?
Oh, I thought that was. Yes, I do. I thought Brandon sent you that we should play Word of. Yeah, I'm being stupid.
All right. Let me know if y'all can y'all see this?
Say.
Can y'all see? Y'all can see Wordle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, y'all can see it.
Yep.
All right, bet. All right, let's get right into this shit. What word y'all want to do?
Steel with an A.
Steel with an A. Okay. Whoa.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Steam.
What do?
Steam.
No.
Oh
No.
wait.
Okay. Yeah. So no E.
ST.
Stray.
Stray.
Yep.
Strap. Shout out Ja.
Hey, why should be strap?
Oh no, yeah. No, I put strap in. There we fucking go. There we
See,
go.
Wordle does recency bias as well.
They definitely like to play games. All right, I'm scrolling. Y'all can see Wordle or Weddle?
Yeah.
All right. Kendrick Pryor. So it's an NFC player, not a receiver. He's 5'11. He's 24 or 23, number lower than 12.
Try shit. Jamal Williams.
Devontae, huh?
Jamal Williams.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's not a receiver. My bad. I'm dumb.
He'll probably be a running back.
All right, so it is a running back. He is
AJ.
5'11. Not the NFC South.
Try AJ Dillon.
Okay.
I think AJ's older than that.
It is an NFC North running back, not Green Bay. So Minnesota is definitely not Dalvin.
Jamal Williams is so old, bro.
All right, NFC
Who's
North.
the Bears dude?
Who?
Oh, is that what's his name, bro? Damn.
Do y'all want to figure? Do y'all want to see if it's the Bears?
Yeah.
All right, it's not Chicago.
Lions.
So it's either Minnesota or Detroit.
Oh, is it what's his face, bro? Swift, DeAndre Swift.
Oh, there we go. I couldn't remember the name. He was on my fantasy team.
Not Philly.
Oh, we did go to Philly.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Who's the damn, who they have left over? What the fuck?
Who's the Vikings other running back?
Oh, Madison. It's like Anthony Madison or some shit. No, M-A-T-T.
Oh, Mattison.
Yeah. Right there.
Alexander.
There we go, Brandon.
There he
Okay.
is. I don't even know who that is, dude.
That's
All right.
Dalvin Cook's spot, man.
I'm scrolling.
But I gotta worry
Landon
about
Roberts. So it's not a linebacker, but it is a defensive player. It's an NFC defensive player. He's 6'1", numbers lower than 48. He's younger than 27.
Not linebacker. Shit.
Sauce.
Hold on. I'm gonna go with Jonathan Abram.
No, Sauce is in the AFC.
So it's an NFC South defensive player, not a safety. Not New Orleans. Number is 23 or 22. He's 25 or 24 years old.
So a corner.
Most likely a corner. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a corner. Okay, corner in the NFC South, not for the Saints. Ooh. I don't know about this one.
Where'd your Florida boy go from Philly?
He went to Detroit.
NFC South. That's the Saints. Who? What? The Raiders?
No.
No, not the Raiders.
No.
Falcons.
Saints.
Falcons. Panthers.
Falcons,
Oh,
Panthers.
Panthers.
Bucks.
Oh,
Just put in Stephon Gilmore.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely not gonna. No, Stephon Gilmore is Yeah, I was gonna
Is a
say
Panther.
no.
Oh my God, he went to Dallas.
Fuck. All right, it is a corner.
What's his name?
Let's try to figure out what team it is. Let's try to figure out what
Uh,
team it is.
Probably gonna be the Bucks.
Bryce.
So, yeah, we'll figure out what team it is. It's not Atlanta.
Type in Trask. See if it's Tampa.
Oh my bad. I just put
Oh
in
my
Mike.
God.
It's not Tampa. Okay.
So it's Carolina. That's our day.
Defensive
Yeah.
Carolina.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I don't. Oh my god. Oh my
Mike.
god.
Carolina?
Hey, I'm not the only Gator fan here.
That shit trash. He went to Carolina.
I'm not the only Gator fan here. Wow. Okay.
Come on, boys.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Devin. We just me and Brandon just
I wasn't the biggest.
Sold.
I wasn't but I don't know, bro. When I'm thinking of hard mode, bro, I'm thinking of like the least likely, like the 52nd person on the roster, bro. I don't know.
But here's the thing: any defensive player
That
could be in
was
hard mode.
trash
That's
because
facts. That's facts. Okay. So I wanted to get into this little segment we had going. Brandon sent over to me. It's current goats and potential goats.
Ooh,
So I wanted to discuss who you guys think are the current goats at these specific positions, and who you guys think.
well,
has
Zach
potential.
Wilson is the mom goat.
Okay, Zach Wilson is the mom goat. I like that. So obviously quarterback, we can get quarterback out the way. It's Tom fucking Brady. Now,
Yeah.
now is it easy enough to say Patrick Mahomes for potential?
Yeah,
yeah.
for
Like,
potential,
is that simple?
I don't think there's
Potential.
anyone else who
Okay.
could touch it because no one else in their early career has done anything that's on par with Tom or Pat.
Okay.
Pat's the dude.
Okay.
Bro,
now,
that nigga really had
when we
means.
talk running backs,
To me, the
There's a
GOAT,
bunch. Barry,
that's who I think, or Emmett.
Emmett,
now can I throw in one of my favorites?
Peyton,
Brad Taylor.
Walter.
LT.
Oh, Tomlinson.
LT's one of my favorites. He's one of my favorite running backs.
TJ.
What about the juice?
OJ? That boy, hey, he was the GOAT at getting away with murder.
Well,
Um,
allegedly, he didn't do shit.
as a Gator fan, I feel like I need to say Emmitt Smith, but
Bro, it was Barry. Really, it was Barry, bro. He had everything, bro. The only reason he didn't win is because he wanted to get traded from the Lions and they wouldn't trade him. So they literally said, we're not trading you. You might as well go ahead and retire, and he did.
So who's the potential GOAT running back?
I mean, if AP didn't get hurt, it would have been him.
Because I don't think it's Derrick Henry.
I'm about to say right now, the only one in the league would be Derrick Henry. If he keeps playing at this pace, oh yeah. If he doesn't slow down at all, yeah, it's gonna be him.
Let me put it to you like this. I don't think we've seen the potential GOAT running back yet.
Nah,
No.
I
not
think
like
we've yet to see him.
not like every other position.
Now, the next position I think is a little controversial, and that's receiver.
The GOAT receiver.
You don't like Jerry Rice.
I don't dislike Jerry Rice.
And I agree that Randy is better.
Okay, I was about to say Randy Moss is the GOAT, bro.
I think Randy's above Jerry.
I would say or Calvin.
If Randy Moss played with Joe Montana and Steve Young, he would be the GOAT receiver.
But look at Calvin Johnson, bro. If he had he had Matthew Stafford.
See, but
Calvin could have gone anywhere.
Calvin could have, but when we're talking. See, here's the thing, though. I still have Randy as the GOAT without the two the two quarterbacks that Jerry got to play with.
Yeah.
Like Megatron is cool, bro, but at the end of the day, like he's like Barry. He just didn't play long enough.
Brady better quarterback than Joe Montana, though.
but he got what?
He got-
Season and a half with
yeah.
Tom.
I mean,
And we saw what they did when they were
when
playing
he,
together.
when he
It
had
was a
Tom
fucking
Brady
game
went
until the last
16
game.
and 0. So
They
Bro
lost.
went 18 and 0.
Lost to the Giants.
18 and 1.
come on,
They-
are we gonna dial it down to that one game though? Or are we
They
gonna
didn't-
No.
are we gonna say Tom
The
Brady?
greatest season
We're
ever.
gonna say
One
Tom Brady
game?
threw for 50 touchdowns that year.
Bro, that one game took away the ending to that season. What should have?
No, but still, it was still the best season of football ever.
But there you go. So there you go. So there you go. There's only one game that needs to change for you to say Randy Moss is the GOAT.
No, I said.
What are we talking about?
Well, he's just bringing up
Where'd he go?
that they lost.
Oh no, Brandon's gone. We lost Brandon.
Brandon's gone. This is a segment.
We lost Brandon. This is his segment. I guess while we wait for him to come back, I'm gonna imagine his phone died or something.
Probably.
Who's your potential wide receiver GOAT? Because I see people jump the gun and they're like Juttas, and I'm like,
Yeah. Maybe.
Really though? Like I feel like it might be the same thing with running backs. I don't know if we've seen it yet.
Plexico? I'm joking. Nah, I mean,
Christ.
you had, D-Hop, Devontae, none of them are going to do it.
I just no,
Who else?
like D-Hop's not Devontae. No, people are like, oh, Justin Jefferson is going to be the potential GOAT. It's like that's not going to happen. I just don't.
He's had what? He's played 3 years. Like,
I mean,
Jamar Chase, I don't think so.
I guess it could happen. Jamar could be the GOAT, but it's just I think
We've seen a lot of great receivers over the years, and none of them have done what
we've seen
Randy
a lot
or
of receivers who have been great for 4 or 5 years.
AB.
And I'm saying like and when AB was in his prime, I'd be way stronger for him saying potential GOAT than any receiver right now.
Oh, for sure. When AB was in his prime, he was better than everyone else who's the best receiver in the league right now.
I mean, someone like Odell, when he was in his prime, like there's not even a receiver like that where I'm like they got it all because AB and Odell had it all on the field and some more and more. Like they had
Yes.
Like, when we talk about that, why Jokic is in a superstar factor, like that factor times 1,000 for Odell and
Like if Randy Moss didn't speak English, probably not the best receiver ever.
Yeah, but it'd be Jokic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shit, I think it's LeBron. He says he still wants to play in the NFL or some shit. I don't know.
Welcome back.
See, but now I can see both of y'all.
So you can see Brandon now.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Welcome back, Brandon. We were just finishing up the receiver portion of the I wanted to ask y'all, tight end GOAT. Who is
Bro,
it?
you got a lag right now.
What does Brandon have? Did he leave again?
No, he's in here.
Okay. Does Brandon have a wide receiver GOAT or a potential wide receiver GOAT?
Brandon, do you have a potential wide receiver GOAT?
Oh yeah, Justin Jefferson.
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. But don't you think that's too easy?
I mean, it's either him or Chase.
But okay, answer this question though. There's no receiver like Odell or AB in their prime right now.
No.
Okay. I'm just making sure. So how about tight end? Who's your tight end GOAT?
Mine right now?
No. Well, best tight end of all time.
Oh.
Agon.
Is it Tony? I'm rocking with Shay. I'm rocking with Shay. I'm rocking with Shannon.
Shannon?
I'm rocking with Shannon.
Ah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Why? Because why?
Better than Gronk?
Oh, really? Are we considering Gronk? Okay, sure.
Y'all gonna hate my
Gronk?
answer, man.
What's your
Don't
answer?
say Aaron Hernandez.
What's your? This is a terrible segment for you, Devin. What is your?
I mean,
What's your?
Kels?
Exactly.
I think Kelsey's definitely the potential GOAT.
I think the potential GOAT could be Mark Andrews.
But I don't have no.
Yeah.
I don't have Kelsey over Gronk right now.
Oh, you tripping? The only thing Gronk's
I'm
cheating him is
tripping.
rings, and that's because he had
He
Tom
what?
Brady. They finna win another one. You act like Kansas City's not gonna win another one.
No, I think Gronk beats Kelsey in a lot more than rings.
Bro,
Yeah.
I
no,
think he beats
Kelsey's
him in
Kelsey's
skill.
already broken a lot of his stuff already.
He played for longer.
Right. He's already
I
broken
don't.
a lot of his stuff.
I think Kelsey's a potential GOAT. I don't know if I can call him the GOAT yet.
He's still in the league, so he's potential GOAT.
I don't know if I can call him the GOAT yet. And now I want to ask y'all,
He already got the records. Me.
defensive GOAT.
Defense, just defense.
Defensive GOAT. Because I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I see way too many people say LT.
Yeah.
I'm over that. I'm over that.
Crackhead. See, but that's not. He was a crackhead, and he's been admittedly talked about that he was a crackhead.
You're right. I know. My GOAT's Ray. My defensive GOAT is Ray. Plain and simple.
You already know mine.
Who is it?
Prime time.
Yeah.
Devan.
Mine's London Fletcher. So
Okay, but Devan, who's your actual defensive GOAT? Because it's definitely not Prime.
I don't know. I consider LT
Over Ray?
up there.
Are you gonna put LT over Ray?
I can't believe y'all putting both of them over Deion.
I can't believe you're putting LT.
Deion should not be in this conversation.
Deion's the
Lawrence
greatest
Taylor.
player.
Lawrence
He's the
Taylor
greatest
was
player of all time.
Lawrence Taylor was a great pass rusher, bro. He wasn't Ray Lewis.
Yeah, I mean they were different.
Lawrence Taylor is not Ray Lewis, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, they were and Ray Lewis is not Lawrence Taylor.
He was more than Lawrence Taylor.
No, they were different. Ray didn't have 20 sack seasons.
Ray was a middle linebacker, and he was a terror.
That's what I'm saying. They're different.
Okay, but Devan, that's what I'm saying. I'm taking a linebacker, a middle linebacker that's controlling an entire defense over a pass rusher. What are we
I
talking
don't know. It's
about?
between the two of them, and I don't think Deion should be in the conversation.
Hey,
I don't think Deion should be in the
most
conversation
touchdowns,
either.
both of them and the most rings.
So why? Wait, no. What'd you say?
Deion has what?
The most rings. He didn't contribute to one
Deion
ring.
Deion has 2 rings.
Oh, I got Ray.
So does
Ray
Ray.
has 2 rings. Does LT not have 2 rings?
LT had 2.
Or he has a ring.
A ring maybe.
I'm about to say, and Deion, what did Deion do? He joined 2 super teams.
Exactly.
He joined Dallas and San Fran in the 90s.
And the GOAT can't have 7 toes. So
No. The GOAT can't have. The GOAT can't be on. The GOAT can't have 7 different jerseys.
exactly.
Y'all tripping.
Bro played for 8 different teams
And 8 different positions and scored every single way that you can.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm talking just a defensive GOAT. I'm not talking about.
Nobody wanted to throw his way. He had that shit on lockdown. He's the greatest.
But I'm saying no. It is difficult to argue Deion Sanders as a.
Like
I think it's
perspective because I didn't really watch linebackers and defensive line like that because to me they're just like the offensive linemen on defense. Like I don't pay attention to that. When I was a quarterback, man, I worried about the linebacker, but I was more worried about where my receivers were and them defensive backs lining up and them safeties lining up.
But none of us watched Deion Sanders.
I highlights like crazy.
Yeah, I know, but
you can watch anyone's highlights and they'll look.
How
good.
do we know?
We all watched. You saw Ray.
I saw Ray.
You watched Ray.
I saw Ray.
You watched Ray. So to sit there and say you didn't watch linebackers, that's a bold-faced lie.
I barely watched linebackers, bro.
Bro, come on.
Lawrence had 2 Super Bowls.
Okay. So they all had to.
Potential defensive GOAT.
Because now you.
If I hear Aaron Donald, I'm gonna slap somebody. I'm done with this Aaron Donald bullshit.
What's up, Brandon?
I said y'all just talking about 2 big men. Like they can't really switch their position. At least Deion, if he wanted to, he can switch the safety.
Bro, what does that? What does that mean? What does that?
You're talking about all the defense, bro. So like Deion can play.
Okay, but
everywhere.
I'm taking Ray at linebacker over Deion at DB. I'm just.
And Ray was dropping in the coverage, so
Ray can drop. Ray can do a lot of shit. Ray was very versatile. To pretend like Ray isn't versatile is crazy.
So
he's versatile as fuck.
who's potential GOAT? Is that Michael Parsons?
No.
That's the closest thing to damn Ray Lewis I've seen or LT that I've seen in this league right now.
I don't think Micah comes anywhere near either of them.
I think TJ has a better argument than Micah right now.
Yeah.
I think TJ Watt has a better argument than Micah.
JJ stayed healthy.
For now. What is
JJ stayed healthy.
You think Micah's done more than TJ already?
No. But at the beginning of their careers, yeah, because TJ can't stay healthy.
TJ got injured once.
TJ, yeah, I was say
he got injured this season and he was out last season. It's twice.
Yeah, he's a menace when he's playing.
Oh, yeah, crazy when he's playing. I've been getting mad that Donald was winning the.
But Mike has played what 2-3 seasons max.
But he can't.
I'm sorry, but if we're gonna sit here and say TJ can't stay healthy, then we gotta circle back to Chris Paul. Because what are we talking about?
Have a teammate like you're calling LeBron the greatest of all time. Chris Paul would be teamed up with the greatest player of all time.
No, what Mikey's saying is that Chris Paul's not leading them with this current team. He won't bring enough to this current team.
And I don't know if he's going to be able to stay healthy.
Chris Paul won't be leading. Bron's still leading the team. Chris Paul's going to be an asset of passing and being.
Well, what the hell's the point of
passing to who?
LeBron James, Anthony Davis.
But that's it. I don't know.
Everyone passes to LeBron and AD already. They don't have anything else.
They need shooters.
Chris Paul can hit a mid-range too.
Chris Paul will put up 12 points on a good day.
He can shoot.
Can I ask y'all about something?
Everyone in the league can shoot.
Can I ask y'all about something?
Everybody in the league.
I've seen a lot of hate going to this person's way. Baby Gronk.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about this. The whole situation is so weird, dude.
I want to talk about Baby Gronk. So, Devan, because you said that, I want you to start it off. I want to know exactly how you feel about all this.
Honestly, I don't know who this kid is. I don't know much. All I know is that his dad is like a creepo.
So weird.
And he's like forcing him to do all these things, and then he's like hitting up girls and shit. Like Instagram models and shit. Dude, I don't. This is just. It's a whole weird.
It's basically this rich kid that's on TikTok who plays football.
Who just looks like a beef ball.
Which I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I didn't want to sit here and be the one hating but after I saw everybody else hating, and then I saw what his dad is doing, bro. It's I can't help but hate. That shit is so weird. That shit is so weird to me. Cause first of all. There's plenty of athletes that deserve way more attention than this fucking kid.
Fuck yeah.
Because this is, I don't know. We can talk about him when he gets to high school or when he gets to college. We can talk numbers and shit. But what are we talking about right now?
This is gonna be one of the kids who is just not going to pan out, and if he does, he's just going to be known as Baby Gronk the rest of his life.
What was that kid?
But this kid's 9, dude. Imagine you were on the internet when you're 9 years old.
What the fuck?
Julian Newman?
Yeah, he didn't... Dude, that motherfucker was 5'6", and thought he was going to make the NBA.
This kid is small.
Where?
Well, yeah.
This isn't some giant. This isn't some, humongous 9-year-old.
He might be big for a 9-year-old compared to the people he plays against, but yeah, wait till he comes out 5'11", and he's not going to be a tight end.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just him and the whole dad shit. It's very awkward to me. I don't.
And he's got a weird mullet type deal. I don't know.
Can someone tell me what's going on?
Why are we roasting a 9-year-old right now?
Can someone tell me can we roast Conor McGregor instead?
Yes.
What did Conor McGregor do?
Nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
He got accused of rape at the finals.
Did y'all see the video?
No. Should I react to the video right now?
Well, so there's a video of him grabbing a woman's arm outside of a bathroom, pulling her into the bathroom, and then security stands in front of the bathroom, make sure no one gets into the bathroom and no one gets out of the bathroom.
All right, I'm watching the video right now. TMZ Sports.
I didn't see that.
So here's Conor McGregor. alleged victim. You pulling? He's pulling the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. That's ooh.
And then her claim is that he forced her into the stall, forcibly kissed her, put his winky near her facial region, and then tried to stick it in her poop hole. So
Oh my god. All right. So
that happened. And this is like a day after he announced he was having another kid with his fiance.
So
That video did not look good.
no, no, Brandy, you had any opinion on this? Because I really do not know what to say.
I still haven't seen the video, man, but I thought it was. Last thing I read, everybody said like, "Oh, it's denied, it's false accusations." Da, da, da.
Well, there's a video of him taking a woman into the bathroom. That's
Yeah.
already just weird.
Last thing I read that shit this morning. When the video come up?
Like 2 days ago.
Today.
I didn't
Oh,
see
today.
that. I say I didn't see that.
All right. So
Yeah, today.
we got 2 more things left on the itinerary. We got a bracket, and then we're gonna do another round of Word of Weddle. Today, we got 16 of the greatest teams to not win a Super Bowl.
Oh yes, I remember you talking about this.
That is the bracket today. I got a lot of research done for this bracket. I'm excited to talk about this. I'm excited to see who's gonna come out on top. Do y'all want to get
2012 Redskins.
Are y'all ready to get into this? Devan, you ready?
Yes.
Brandon, you ready?
I was born ready, dude.
Yes, sir.
All right. So first matchup we have. I'm gonna give y'all the 2 teams, and then I'm gonna give y'all some stats from these teams. We have the 2009 Indianapolis Colts versus the 1984 Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins.
So hold on now. Whoa. So the 2009 Indianapolis Colts, they were 7th in points with 416, 8th in points allowed with 308. They went 14-2. They had MVP Peyton Manning, who threw for 4,500 yards and 33 touchdowns. They were 18th. Their defense ranked 18th in turnovers. They had 1,294 total rushing yards, and they lost in the Super Bowl to the Saints the year the Saints came back from Katrina and shit, and all that.
Katrina was 05.
Oh, that's
It was
right.
years.
It was
after,
years after Katrina. Never mind.
And
They
they
didn't
made
really
it
have
all
a
about Katrina.
storyline.
Well, the city was still rebuilding, and they were playing in a different stadium and everything.
This is going up against the 14-2 1984 Dolphins, who had 513 points, which was first in the league, allowed 298 points, had Dan Marino, who threw for 5,084 yards and 48 touchdowns, the Mark brothers with both 1,000-yard receivers that season. Dan won MVP and Offensive Player of the Year, and they lost in the Super Bowl to the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep.
It's got to be that Dolphins team.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, I like your confidence
Your
in the
early
beginning.
call.
It is the 1984.
I just think
Miami
like
Dolphins.
the Dolphins was like raw as fuck.
So I'm interested to see how y'all feel about this next one. We have the 2019 Baltimore Ravens versus the 2015 Carolina Panthers.
The
20 what Ravens? 19?
2019 Ravens. So the 2019 Ravens went 14-2. They were first in points with 531, third in points allowed with 282. Lamar Jackson was first in the league with 36 passing touchdowns, 1,206 rushing yards. Mark Ingram had 1,000 rushing yards. They had 3,296 total rushing yards, 13 total Pro Bowlers. Lamar Jackson MVP, and their defense was 7th in turnovers. Their season ended in the divisional round versus the Titans. This is going up against
Tannehill.
The very, very, very infamous 2015 Panthers, who went 15-1. Cam Newton, Offensive Player of the Year, MVP. They lost to an old Peyton Manning in Super Bowl 50. Pretty much
They lost to Von Miller.
Should have been a Super.
They lost that defense.
They should have been a Super Bowl winning team though, for 10,000%.
They lost to Cam not being prepared.
Yeah.
As much as I love my Ravens,
If he would have dove on the ball, they probably would have won the game.
as much as I love my Ravens, I think that
2015 team.
That 2015 Panthers team is
It was better than that Titans team.
Well, their defense was crazy too.
We're talking best team to not win a Super Bowl, not best chance.
Like I said.
So yeah,
sure.
So did they have a great chance versus the Denver Broncos team? Sure. But was that 2019 Ravens team better?
No, because that Panthers.
I mean, you had Luke Kuechly, you had Thomas Davis, you had who was ever in their DB core.
I just want a friendly reminder that the Ravens broke the Pro Bowl record this year.
That is true.
With 13 Pro Bowlers, I just want to throw that out there. If we were talking about, we were talking stars. We were naming names.
Well, yes, I was sure.
Just saying.
I don't know. I mean, it's close because
if both y'all look, if y'all two, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But you're looking at 2 seasons with 2 MVP running quarterbacks. Lamar was a better runner. Cam at the time.
Lamar's a better runner and better passer.
Yeah, at that time.
No, at that time. Cam Newton's never been a better passer than Lamar Jackson. Cam Newton has never not just overthrown his receivers at all times. I'm standing on that. I'm a huge Cam.
You can't say all times.
What the fuck are we talking about? I watched this man overthrow Greg Olsen since 2011, bro. No, Cam Newton. No, Cam Newton.
Well, he was still getting the rock to everybody.
He's never had a better arm than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was leading the league.
I don't think he has a better arm. No.
I don't think he was a better passer than Lamar.
Did he throw for more yards or no?
I don't know. I don't care.
That year?
I think he did.
Did he?
Probably.
Who the fuck cares? If y'all two are going with Carolina, that's fine. If y'all two are going with Carolina,
but we would talk about that Carolina team, and they were supposed to be a for sure with that offense.
See, but here's the thing,
for sure win.
Out of all these teams, okay, you know what? I'll save that take for later. 2015 Carolina's moving on. I'm okay with that. All right, we got 1991 Buffalo Bills, 2004 Philadelphia Eagles.
Ooh, McNabby boy.
2004 Eagles. They went 13-3. They had 386 points. They allowed 260 points. Donovan McNabb was 8th in yards, 3rd in touchdowns. They lost in the Super Bowl to the Patriots. Terrell Owens breaks his leg in the Super Bowl. Obviously, you had T.O. and McNabb. This is going up against the 91 Bills, who
Jim Kelly.
Joe Kelly.
Who also went 13-3, had 458 points, which was second. They allowed 318 points. They had Offensive Player of the Year and MVP Thurman Thomas. Obviously, Jim Kelly, Andre Reed at receiver. They lost in the Super Bowl to Washington.
Yes, they did. 91. That was our last Super Bowl. Woo!
He's a Washington fan.
He is a Washington fan, sadly.
I've never seen a championship, and I never will. I love it.
You know,
there's teams that don't got one.
I think this is a close one, but I think it might be the Bills. They had Offensive Player of the Year, MVP at running back, Andre Reed. They had Jim Kelly. I mean, they had how many points?
Yeah, I might have to give it to him. That team should have
458 points.
They went to 4 straight Super Bowls, bro. And they lost
every single one.
And that's the thing. I just picked one of those Bills teams.
Yes.
To
see, they're almost all identical, bro. Like I think it was like a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
See, I would rather be a horrible organization like my team is now than watch us lose 4 straight Super Bowls. I'd rather us not make the playoffs than watch 4 straight Super Bowl losses.
You know, it's crazy.
I feel that.
Because that's got to be the worst thing ever.
You said I got a what?
That the Vikings have to deal with that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
They've been to 4 Bowls, lost all 4 of them.
Yeah, they damn sure have. All right, we have the 1998 San Francisco 49ers versus the 2006 Los Angeles Chargers.
Ooh,
So the
LT's MVP year.
So
yeah.
the 2006 Los Angeles Chargers went 14-2. They had 492 points, which was first. LT 1,815 rushing yards, 508 receiving yards. He won MVP and Offensive Player of the Year.
How many rushing touchdowns are 28?
28 rushing touchdowns, 31 total. Phillip Rivers was ninth in passing yards. He was eighth in passing touchdowns. Their season ended in the wild card round, going up against the 98 Niners, who went 12-4, had 479 points, 388 points allowed. Steve Young, 4,170 yards, 36 touchdowns. They had 2,544 total rushing yards. Their defense was seventh in turnovers, and they lost in the divisional round versus Atlanta.
I like the Chargers.
I like the Chargers as well.
That team is just crazy.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I tried to find a good Niners team that didn't win a Super Bowl.
That didn't win?
Yeah. And it was hard.
That was probably, what, Steve Young's last year?
Yeah, that was definitely, I'd say probably their last.
Yeah,
that was probably 98, their last go round. All right.
Yeah, because by the time the 2000s hit, they weren't really a team.
Which
2000
was it that was like number one in everything, but they still lost?
I think 2006.
That was the 2006 season.
2006. That's when LT he won Opoy and MVP. 31 total touchdowns. He had over
like,
he had over 2,300 total yards.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. That boy LT is. Oof. All right. 2007 Patriots. 1999 Tennessee Titans.
Oh.
All right.
But it's the Pats.
Do y'all want to hear it? Is there a debate?
No.
Should we save it?
We'll save the Patriots.
Now the Titans were a yard short.
I was gonna say I'll still give you guys the Tennessee Titans 1999 season because they were only a yard short. Yeah. So the 99 Titans, they were 13-3. Steve McNair, Eddie George, 1,300 rushing yards. They were 392 total yards. They allowed 324 yards. And 1 yard short, lost to the Rams. Made Kurt
Greatest
Warner
show on turf.
super relevant. Next matchup, we have the 2018 New Orleans Saints versus the 2001 Rams. So, 2018 Saints, 13-3.
That was Drew's 5,000 year, right?
They went third. That was the biggest blown pass interference call.
Oh my God! That game.
The Saints went 13-3. They had 504 total points, which was third that year. They allowed 353, which was 14th. Alvin Kamara, 592 total yards, 13. Their defense was 13th in turnovers. Drew Brees was 13th in passing yards, 5th in passing touchdowns. They lost in the conference round. Let me say screwed in the conference round. Screwed out of a trip to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for a non-reviewable play.
The 2001 Rams, they went 14-2, 503 points, which
1 point less.
Was the 1 point less. 503 points, allowed 273 points. Kurt Warner, 4,830 yards, 36 touchdowns. Obviously, Marshall Faulk, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, 765 receiving yards. MVP Kurt Warner, Opoy, Marshall Faulk. They lost the Super Bowl to the Pats.
To Tom Brady's 2-minute drill.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
tough.
As much as those Saints were screwed, this 0-1. I mean, this was the greatest.
They won't beat that Rams.
This is the greatest show on turf.
Yeah.
That 0-1, that 2000 and that 0-1 team was absolutely crazy.
That greatest show on turf. That is a ridiculous team, and especially the one to not win a Super Bowl. To have an Opoy, an Opoy and an MVP, two different players. Whew.
That's
2013 Denver Broncos. 2018 Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So 2013 Denver Broncos. They went 13-3. They had 606 total points. They allowed 399 points. Peyton Manning threw for 5,477 yards and 55 touchdowns. They had 873 total rushing yards. Their defense was 16th in turnovers. They got blown out in the Super Bowl to the Seattle Supersonics, to the Seattle Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Peyton Manning,
They had
offensive player of the year.
800 rushing yards.
No, 1,800.
Oh, I thought you said 800.
Peyton Manning, Offensive Player of the Year and MVP. This is going up against the 2018 Chiefs, who had 565 total points, allowed 421 points. Patrick Mahomes threw for 50 touchdowns, 5,097 yards, 1,855 total rushing yards. MVP Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, you have Mahomes, Hill, Hunt, Kelsey. D Ford offsides is what pretty much ended their season.
Yeah, that was the overtime game against the Pats.
Yeah.
In Kansas City.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. At the end of the day, he was offsides.
Yes.
So
That's a reason.
Well, I'm not, but I'm saying I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, because he was off. I mean, because they, it wasn't like it was a blown call. It wasn't.
No.
And I think the 2013 Denver Broncos team. I mean, I thought of that team when I made this bracket.
And for as shitty as their performance was in the Super Bowl,
they were the
that
greatest
whole
offense
year.
ever.
They were still a crazy team.
I got the 2013 Broncos
with Demaryius Thomas, with Sanders. I think he was there at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Wes Welker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who was their running back? It was
Was it
DJ Anderson?
No. 2013 was
Oh, we looked this up a while ago.
Not
No Ja Morant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it?
Tier, yeah.
No, it was no shot in 2013,
that
but not
tier,
14.
That tier was that tier.
Oh, in Denver, yeah, when he was crying.
The final matchup of the first round, we have the 1998 Minnesota Vikings versus the 2005 Seattle Seahawks. So 2005 Seattle Seahawks, they went 13-3, 425 total points. They allowed 271 points. Sean Alexander had 1,887 rushing yards and 27 rushing touchdowns.
Madden cover.
Say that again.
And the Madden cover.
And the Madden cover. Offensive Player of the Year, MVP.
I forgot about Sean Alexander. He had like 2 good seasons.
Matt Hasselbeck was 10th.
Crazy.
Matt Hasselbeck was 10th in yards, 6th in passing in touchdowns. And honestly, if you want to talk getting screwed,
oh, that Super Bowl,
the Seahawks
that
got
bullshit
screwed versus the Steelers.
The one that was actually rigged.
Yeah.
No, like the actual rigged Super Bowl.
Like when I was not supposed to. Yeah.
This is going up against the 1998 Minnesota Vikings, who went 15-1. Had 556 total points, allowed 296 points.
Yeah.
Randall Cunningham.
Cunningham.
What's up?
Randall, not Culpepper.
Randall Cunningham, 3,704 yards, 34 touchdowns. Chris Carter, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. Randy Moss, 1,300 yards, 17 touchdowns. They lost in the conference championship to the Atlanta Falcons.
I always forget about fucking Chris Carter.
Carter. I'm not going to lie to you. At first, when I was reading y'all that 05 Seattle Seahawks,
I thought they would have had it, but nah.
But Randall, Randy, Chris.
98.
That's a crazy team. And they went 15-1?
Yeah, they went 15-1. All right.
What the fuck was up with the Falcons? What the fuck were the Falcons doing?
That was the year that they lost to the Broncos in the Super Bowl.
Damn.
Because they beat they beat the Niners and they beat Minnesota.
Oh, yes.
They beat the Niners and they beat Minnesota in 98, and then they lost to John Elway.
Oh, sure.
All right. So
sure.
First matchup of the second round, we have the 1984 Miami Dolphins, 2015 Carolina Panthers.
Say it again. The 84 Dolphins and the Panthers, 15 Panthers.
Yeah,
2015
15 Panthers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got.
I think it's the Dolphins still. I
Oh,
mean,
Let me
2,000-yard
let,
passing seasons.
let me know if y'all need stats.
nah.
Well, he threw for 5,000 yards, 48 touchdowns.
I mean, to me,
Two receivers had 1,000 yards. Most points in the league. And that's just their offense. 15-1 or 14-2 or something.
14-2.
Yeah. I think I I think I gotta agree with y'all. 84 Dolphins.
Yeah.
I like Miami.
91
And those
Bills.
jerseys were hard as fuck.
Beautiful.
Oddest-
91 Bills.
Go ahead.
06 Chargers. 91 Bills, 06 Chargers. 14-2 Chargers. The Bills went 13-3, had 458 points to the Chargers, 492 points. LT 2,300 total yards, 31 total touchdowns. Phillip Rivers 9th in yards, 8th in touchdowns. LT MVP and Opoy. Mind you, the Bills, Thurman Thomas, Opoy, and MVP. He had these are two very similar teams.
Yeah.
And Antonio Gates. Forgot.
I like the Chargers.
I like the Chargers too.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Chargers.
And we never watched the fucking Bills play in the 90s.
Nah, but I mean,
We didn't know a damn thing about them.
That's dude.
Hey, we just put 84 Dolphins over a team we watched.
Very true.
So,
And
I mean,
the Chargers drafted Antonio Cromartie that year.
I mean, I watched every single game 2015 Carolina Panthers played.
Yes. That dude, every game of 2015 was
beautiful,
a primetime game, basically.
Beautiful game. That was back when, like, no, I'm not even gonna get into that. 2007
Football
Patriots. Hype. 2007 Patriots. 2001 Los Angeles Rams.
You said
Patriots.
Yeah.
Shit, okay. The worst Patriots team beat them in the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna save the Patriots stats once again. 2013 Denver Broncos, 1998 Minnesota Vikings.
I
think
Broncos.
I think you gotta give it to 2013 Denver. I got my votes for Denver.
I'm gonna have to go.
I think so. I mean, I think they're similar teams, and Peyton was an absolute animal.
600 points, bro.
Peyton threw for.
I'm not mad with it. I would go with the Vikings, but
Peyton threw for what? Over 5 grand. Randall threw for 36
yards, 55 touchdowns.
Randall threw for 36 touchdowns or 34.
Since Brandon wants to bring up random things, I'll bring up a random thing. The sexiest bootleg of all time.
Bootleg?
Come on, that bootleg in Dallas.
Oh,
that
yes,
rollout,
when he got everyone lost,
fake,
bro.
Come on now, since we want to bring up random shit.
One of his 6 rushing touchdowns or whatever.
Denver Broncos going to move on. Now we got a Final Four. We got our Final Four matchup. 1984 Miami Dolphins, 2006 Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
If we're looking at a well-rounded team, how many yards did they rush for, the Dolphins?
The Dolphins, they rushed for, I do not have their rushing yards. They had 513 points, allowed 298. They went 14-2. Dan threw for 5,000 yards, 48 touchdowns, 2 marks with 1,000 yards to their name at receiver.
Where they was able to hit receivers like before all that shit was gonna be called. So he threw for 5,000 yards that way.
He threw for 5,000 yards in 1984.
And no passer. That's taking hits. Bam.
Yeah, I gotta.
And honestly, this Chargers team was just all LT. Like, they didn't even have a Pro Bowl receiver. Like they were just riding
Maybe they had game.
his back.
All right, so this was the matchup I was excited for.
This is a crazy matchup. We need some stats.
2007 Patriots, 2013 Denver Broncos. All right, so 2007 Patriots. They went 16-0. They had 589 points. They allowed 274 points. Tom Brady threw for 4,800 yards and 50 touchdowns. Randy Moss had 1,493 yards, 23 touchdowns. Wes Welker had 1,175 yards and 8 touchdowns. Tom Brady won OPOY and MVP. They lost in the Super Bowl to the New York Giants.
The helmet catch.
2013 Denver Broncos went 13-3, 606 points, allowed 399 points. Peyton Manning threw for 5,477 yards, 55 touchdowns. They had 1,873 total rushing yards, and they lost to the Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
So
Peyton Manning, OPOY, and MVP.
I'm gonna tell you,
Dude, they let up.
I think it's the Patriots.
They let up more than 100 points more,
Listen,
and they had a fairly decent defense for the time. To have that offense, 1,400 yards, and then Wes have 1,100.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest with you,
touchdowns.
I just might not have done Denver justice in writing out all of their stats. Because
Bro.
Wes Welker definitely had 1,000 yards that season for the Broncos as well. I'm assuming maybe. I would assume so.
Well, yeah, he threw for $5,000.
I'm gonna say the Patriots because of the style how they went out. The Patriots lost on a lucky ass catch. Broncos got blown the fuck out.
Well, the Seahawks got lucky they were playing a bunch of old broken weirdos, but who somehow lit up the regular season.
Wes Welker had 700. Wes Welker had 700. Wes Welker had 778 yards. Julius Thomas had 788 yards. Eric Decker had 1,288 yards. Demaryius Thomas had 1,430 yards.
Ooh.
No, Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, I think he was the year after, maybe. Decker had 12 and Demaryius had 14.
Bro, but okay. But can I ask y'all a question? Is what Peyton Manning did with Eric Decker and Demaryius Thomas not more impressive than what Tom did with Randy and Wes Welker?
That's why you would pick the Patriots because of the names too.
That's why I would pick. That's why I would pick Denver because Peyton threw for more yards, more touchdowns with weaker receivers.
And what are we talking about here? Like, are we talking about who was a better team?
We're talking the better team that didn't win a Super Bowl.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's the Patriots because they have the better team. They just didn't win a Super Bowl because of a lucky ass catch.
But if
compared to an ass smacking.
Okay, if I put these two teams up together versus each other, I guess I'd pick 07 Patriots.
On paper, that's how it would look.
But I almost like it's a 49-51 split.
Exactly, like
it really is.
It ain't no
like all right, 07 Patriots. We got our finals. Which I mean, we can talk about it, but if I couldn't convince you that Denver beats the 07 Patriots, then I'm not going to convince you 84 Miami, which now I knew that this was probably going to be the outcome, but I'm glad we got to have these conversations because a lot of these teams we would have never talked about.
So you should have put
and
Broncos and the Dolphins on other ends.
But obviously, the best team to never win a Super Bowl is the 2007 Patriots.
Yeah.
Which is stupid that they're on this list because
they should have won it.
But
they were about a minute and a half from winning.
Let's start doing something. Let's start doing something with the brackets. Let's finish the top 5.
Ooh.
Okay, so if the Patriots are the number 1 team to never win a Super Bowl, I think the Denver Broncos in 2013 are the second best team to ever win a Super Bowl.
I agree.
And if that's the case, I think do we put the 84 Dolphins as the third best team?
I would.
Honestly, these are 3 of like the best quarterback seasons as well.
Very true. Now 4th and 5th. There's a lot of teams
because we were talking about these seasons when we did the quarterback one.
Very true.
It came down to these three basically.
Very true. So 4th and 5th best team to never win a Super Bowl. Obviously, you got 2006 Chargers, you got 98 Vikings, you have
01 Rams.
2015
Oh,
Panthers.
I would say the 01 Rams.
You got the 2012
Four.
Redskins.
I think the 01 Rams should go at 4. Okay. Could I interest y'all in? Who could I interest y'all in 5th?
I was thinking, Chargers maybe, but again, it was one dude who basically
I would say
led them.
Panthers, really.
I was thinking 98 Vikings.
I like either Vikings or Panthers. But
I like the Panthers. I think that's a better team.
I think the Panthers are a better team.
Yeah.
So okay, I liked finishing with a top 5. So the top 5 best teams to never win a Super Bowl: 07 Patriots at 1, 2013 Broncos at 2, 84 Dolphins at 3, 01 Rams at 4, 2015 Panthers at 5. I like that. All right, boys, we got to finish off with a word of Weddle. Y'all know the deal.
Wadonky, Wadookie.
Y'all know the deal.
I'm so used to just looking it up, I almost looked it up again.
I got you. All right, what word do we want to start with? Can y'all see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what word y'all want to do?
Grape.
What?
Grape.
Oh my god.
Should have did balls.
Should have did balls.
Should have done balls. Dude.
All right, we got a yellow R and a yellow A. Everything else gray.
Tarps. Warts.
Warts. All right, we got a green A, a yellow R. How about RA?
Ranch.
Yeah.
Rank?
Ranch.
I like that answer.
Shout out Danny Masterson.
I like that answer. Not shout out Danny Masterson. Oh man.
You almost said it.
I almost said it. Almost did. All right, I'm scrolling. All right, we got Jake Browning. So it's an AFC player, not AFC North, not a quarterback. He is 27 years old. He's shorter than 6 foot. Numbers higher than 8. Who y'all thinking?
I'm thinking a receiver.
Stephon Diggs.
Diggsy boy.
AFC
He's
East,
in the news.
So AFC East receiver. Who is 27 years old. Number is lower than 12, higher than 8.
Tyreek, 10. How old is Reek? Is he 27?
Or Waddle. Yeah.
Waddle's younger.
Yeah.
It's got to be Reek.
Whoa. Wait.
Waddle?
Wait.
What?
Small.
That's a glitch.
Wait.
Oh.
That's a glitch. Number 10 on Miami is not. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait. What is going on?
It's a glitch. It's broken.
Tyreek Hill's the answer.
Let me pull it up. See if I can.
What the fuck is that?
Hold on. Try Waddle.
What the fuck is this?
Who is Braxton?
Miami was the answer. Okay, yeah, no, that was a glitch. That had to be it. I don't know what that was. We're going on to hard
Oh my god, he
what
is number 0.
Who's number 0?
Braxton.
It said number 10.
But he was.
It said number 10.
All right, so he's number 0 on Miami, but he played for the Jets and he was number 10.
But Miami.
So I don't think in this game they can list them. Huh?
It said the team was Miami.
No, what I'm saying is they took his old number and put it in because in this game they probably don't put in 0.
But they still said it was a Dolphin.
He plays for the Dolphins. He's number 0.
Fuck it. We're on a hard mode. All right, so
that's the most stupid thing about it.
It's not a linebacker. He's an AFC player, so either an AFC special teams or AFC offense. Numbers higher than 61. He's older than 25. He's 6'3" or 6'4".
Matt Prater. I'm joking. Sorry, it's probably a lineman.
All right, it's not a
Why
kicker.
are we doing that?
It's not special team. So it's an AFC offensive player.
Kelsey.
It's definitely not Travis Kelsey.
I know. I
We
just
can
want
put
to
him
see
there.
if it's a tight end.
It's not a tight end. He's 6'3" or 6'4". Not the AFC West. Younger than 31, older than 25, numbers higher than 61, lower than 85. Ugh.
Hurst. No, he's on Carolina. Don't do it. Don't
Oh,
do
it's
it. Don't
also
do it.
not a tight end, but
It's also not a tight end, but he's 6'4".
he's 6'4". All right, we got to start
I
guessing
was
linemen.
trying to get a gauge for the number, but it's probably a fucking lineman.
We got to start guessing linemen. Brandon, you got a lineman.
Lane Johnson. Oh, wait, no, he's Philly. Who's that dude
Yeah,
from?
And
we need an
he's old as
AFC. We need
fuck.
an AFC lineman.
Yeah, who's that?
Orlando Brown.
That shit from Tennessee, bro.
Orlando Brown Jr.
Did Orlando Brown not sign with Oh, okay.
with Cincinnati.
Okay, so not the AFC North and not an offensive tackle. So it could be a
But he's
guard.
28. That number's throwing me off, dude. It's
So
probably
the
a center.
number's lower than 73, higher than 61. So a center or a guard? I have
Brandon?
no clue.
Got me beat. I don't know.
Dude, should we just look up every guard and memorize them, or every O lineman?
It's an AFC South player who's 6'4". Any idea? Do we want to guess or do we want to give up?
Akbar Bajabiamila.
We can give up. It's okay. Oh, it's Corey Levin.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
no, Corey Levin. Yeah, no, Corey Levin. Duh, obviously.
My cousin.
Yeah, you should know exactly who that is. I think that's about it. I think we talked about a lot of shit. We talked NBA free agency, we talked NFL free agency. We gauged how Brandon feels about a couple of different topics. We talked Conor McGregor being a weirdo, some dude's dad being a weirdo, the best football teams to never win a Super Bowl, and a whole bunch of other shit. How y'all feeling? How y'all feel about today's episode?
How you doing?
Shit.
What was that?
No.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
I was yawning and
I don't know. I don't know what that was either. But I guess with all that being said, we can wrap this shit up and get out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Brand new episodes every single Tuesday and Saturday. Any last words, Devan, Brandon?
Sound good.
Wibbity wobbity, give him the scoppity.
Paint.
Okay, well, like I said, brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday.
Did you say taint?
Paint.
We'll be back with a brand new episode this Tuesday to talk more free agency, more off the record shit, more brackets, more goat moms, whatever y'all want to talk about. It has been
Goats.
More
not
mom
goat
goats.
moms.
It has been me. It has been Brandon. It has been Devan. It has been real. We are out.
Was that dog, coach?